Hi, I'm Serene. If you're new here, normally I'm in my kitchen recording these videos, but today I'm taking you on a journey, following me throughout my day to show you what I eat. The food I'm going to be eating today is low calorie, high protein. It's not super high protein, but it is pretty significant considering today is my rest day. And keep in mind, for each meal, some elements won't be super high protein and some elements won't be super low calorie, but throughout the day it'll all even out. So without further ado, let's jump right in. I start off my day the same way as I do every day, with a giant cup of boiling hot black coffee. I normally enjoy it on my morning commute to work, where I normally end up burning myself. And it's so good that I usually burn myself a couple of times. After I finish my coffee, I'll normally switch to ice cold water. I have, underneath all of this, I have 2 cups of kale, 4 ounces of mushrooms, 1/2 of an avocado, half of a field roast sausage, 1/2 cup of cooked rice, which is about 1/4 cup of uncooked rice, and I think that's it. I also have just a lime to squeeze over it, and I put some Frank's Red Hot sauce on it. Oh yeah, and there's like a couple of tomatoes as well. I just wanted to mention how I cook the mushrooms. I actually just cut the mushrooms into quarter pieces, and I put them on the stove with about, I would say like 3 to 4 tablespoons of water, and I just kind of sauteed them for about 10 minutes, and I actually added the field roast sausage in there about halfway through to just heat it up a bit. And if you're wondering, yes, I am eating my car. I normally do. I just like to take some time to decompress during my lunch break. So I like to wash my lunch down with a La Croix because I'm a millennial. Here's an example of one of those low protein foods I was talking about. I like to eat a well-balanced diet, so I'll eat a couple of pieces of fruit throughout my day. Today I'm eating an apple and also a couple of clementines. I'm also not really huge on drinking my calories, so I never have smoothies. I like to eat my fruit whole. At some point after lunch, I'll have another cup of black coffee, and I'll just enjoy that at my desk while I'm working. As an afternoon snack, I decided to munch on some cashews. And again, at some point, I'll switch back to water. Finally, what you've been waiting for, a recipe. Today, I decided to make a very, very lazy General Tso tofu. It has lazy in the title because I microwaved everything. Start by chopping up a block of well-pressed tofu. Next, add your tofu to a bowl and sprinkle it with a little bit of cornstarch. Then toss it around to make sure all of the pieces are coated. Next, heat up a pan and add your tofu. I added like the tiniest bit of oil. I'm not sure if it'll crisp up very well without it. Give it a shot, let me know. And then I just cook the tofu on each side on about medium heat for about 10 minutes. So then after 10 minutes, you would give your tofu a flip, and the cooked side is actually really crispy at this point. So I microwaved some leftover rice, and now I'm microwaving my broccoli. This is just a steamable broccoli bag, and I put in the microwave, set it for 5 or 6 minutes, and then after that 5 or 6 minutes, it was done. And then after I was done microwaving my broccoli, I poured my General Tso sauce into a bowl, and I microwaved that for about 2 minutes. And then once my tofu was done cooking, I put it in the bowl of General Tso sauce and I tossed it to coat. And finally, I served it up. So I put some rice and broccoli into a bowl, and then I just topped it with my tofu. And then I just garnished it with some chopped up green onion, and some sesame seeds. Nom nom. This was so good. This just goes to show that cooking in the kitchen doesn't have to be really fancy. This was as simple as me cooking up some tofu and then microwaving literally everything else. So me and my dinner, Netflix and chilled with a tall glass of water. And then I noticed that my doggie was so thirsty that she was pushing her water onto the floor and licking it up that I decided to get her some water too. If you have a doggie, do you have the issue of them not wanting to eat or drink out of a bowl? Like, come on. Anyway, as a late night snack, I picked up a loaf of pumpkin spice it up bread from Aldi. I've never been a pumpkin spice girl, if you know what I mean, but I decided to get it because it smells so freaking good. So here I am giving it a try. And I like it. I thought it was pretty good. It was a little expensive though, so buy at your own discretion. As a final meal, I decided to eat up a light session of yoga. For whatever reason, my back had been killing me all day, so I decided to just have a little stretch. And I know I'm not very good at yoga, I'm not very flexible, blah, 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 but I was mostly in it for the shavasana. That I really couldn't enjoy because my doggo just wanted to hang out. But I love her, so it's okay. Good girl. You're a good girl. I really hope you like this what I eat in a day video. I know it's not my normal kind of video, but I really enjoyed making it. I also wanted to apologize for last week if you are one of my amazing 72 followers. I normally put out a video every Saturday, but this past Saturday I was in a wedding, and then the days leading up to it I had a terrible stomach flu. I did try to record myself making this pretty good oatmeal, but it did not settle well in my stomach. But it ended up looking like this, just not that great. I wasn't incredibly proud of it, and I looked even worse. So I ended up not posting that video at all, and I hope you understand. So thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below if you liked this kind of what I eat in a day video. If you prefer the more kind of recipe videos, I'll still be making those, so don't worry. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Bye.